Let's go get some food. Season 3, here we come, bitches!
The past few episodes, we've been dealing with an extremely leaky water pump. After removing the old pump and water tank, we were currently without running water and waiting on a new pump to be delivered. In the last episode, we were able to hook our plumbing up to shore power with a temporary fix while we waited for the new pump to arrive and installation of our new water bladder. For weeks, it had been either raining or snowing, and the following morning brought more of the same. I just saw a bird fly into our sail cover here, and she had a twig in her mouth. So I'm pretty sure that we have a nest going on in there, which sucks. So I'm gonna try and take it out so that they don't think it's a good spot to sleep and tear up our sail. So I don't know if the bird had started establishing a nest or was just trying to, but hopefully they saw me going into that bag and are not going to establish a nest. Let me start by saying Christopher is amazing, and the fact that he hustled yesterday to hook up the water for us this week, even if it's a temporary solution, it's great. I have infinite water if I want it. And getting me the hot plate, the hot plate. This little induction stove thing, because today I was able to clean up all the dishes super easy and also cook an egg for William and I, which is really nice. William still hasn't eaten his egg. Even though there's some difficulties, those things that are fixed are making life on the boat so much easier. But I have been taking apart the bed every day, or as often as I can, to let the bottom of the mattresses dry out. One of the ongoing boat tasks throughout the spring was needing to prop up and dry the underside of our V-berth mattresses. A pink bacteria was growing on the underside of the starboard side mattress because of a small leak in a fitting that kept pooling under that side of the bed. It's leaking at the top of this fitting here. I don't think it's leaking at the actual through hull cap there. I think it's just coming in through the top of this. I can take these covers off and wash them, and I'm thinking I might have to do that today, but I think I'd rather hand wash them because they're already coming apart. And the episode, if you guys watched the episode where I showed you the process of making these, it's just a little, I don't know, not heartbreaking, but it's exhausting to think of redoing this. And I know I'm going to have to redo this, but I need a little break from sewing for a little bit. But I mean, if they fall apart, they fall apart. Then I'll have to make a new one. We can't get through. The geese are having a discussion. We're coming through, guys. Don't hiss at me, I have to come through here. Hey! Get going. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this animal, this is a Canadian goose, and they are not nice birds. Go. Go. Yeah, go. I'm coming through. This is my dock, not your dock. I'm going in here to use the washroom, but when I come out, you better be gone. The geese wisely vacated. It's very windy again, and it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain all week, so I would prefer not to have to do outside stuff today, but what do you do when you live on a boat? If you gotta do stuff, you gotta do stuff. I decided I'm gonna zip it up to wash it, and hopefully that'll save it a little bit. Keep it together. Not holding my breath too much, but.
You feel so far away, though you're close. Where's your mind at? I wanna know. A penny for your thoughts.
So I just pulled these out of the dryer. As you can see, the pink staining from the bacteria that was growing on here is still there. This one came clean though, I think. And nothing got too damaged. There's a couple rips here that I might need to stitch up. This one too, maybe. We'll see once I open it up, but they're at least still intact enough that they're not gonna fall apart and I can use them again. This is a little concerning though. I look like a mess. I should add shower to my list.
I look up to the sky to remind me. I look left, I look right behind me. In one moment you were there, in the next glance you're gone. I keep my head up and my voice tall, just how you'd wanted me to.
Can you stir it?
Yeah. With my arms outstretched for you to find me, around in circles I get so dizzy till I can't see. I will not hide any longer. I am spinning around. Won't you catch me for old times?
We are repurposing the old hose from the waterfall tank because it's 1.5 inch tube and it's pretty expensive, and we just need a little bit of it currently to plug the new water tank that we have. The new water bladder has 2 fittings in it, and we really only want 1 fitting in it, if that'll work. We might need the second fitting for like an air relief so that we can properly fill. And one day we will have a deck fill, but there's a few moving parts here. So once we get rid of our toilet that you'd pump out, because right now the head is right here, and then the tank is in the V-berth, and then it pumps out to the side. So right now we can't use that through haul, but as soon as we get rid of the wet head and put a composting head in,
which is something we're talking about doing,
we can, the bladder that is in the bilge, there is a way to get a hose into the V-berth and then out, so that will probably be how we'll eventually fill it with water. In the short term, I'm hoping that a 1/2-inch hose that goes to the cockpit will be able to fill it without having any kind of release. So we'll let you know if it works or not.
well, we'll explain the steps of it a little bit more as we're doing it, because that's over my head in 2 seconds, because I wasn't following.
Yeah, I have a pencil drawing.
For those of you who are visual learners like me, we will take you through the process, but currently we're just trying to get I didn't even have to unscrew that just came off.
Yeah, I don't think this will come off. Even last time I had to cut it off.
I might have to cut it off,
Yeah, I have a feeling you're gonna have to cut it off.
or I'll heat it up somehow.
No, just cut it off.
Chris isn't feeling very well right now, so I'm in charge of.
I'm just drinking my coffee in bed. I'm real hard up by.
Okay, this is a bad spot to cut.
Yeah, but you're very mindful of how you're cutting.
Just right over top of my, what is that, like, main artery there?
Yeah.
In your leg.
Femoral?
Yeah, my femoral artery. Just bleed out over a plumbing issue. We have probably less than, I'm gonna say 9 weekends to get the boat ready to do our cruising for the 1,000 Islands. And I keep meaning to get the calendar and actually like verify that, because
I think it's closer to like 5.
it's not a lot.
We'll be in the 1,000
Because this
Islands.
is May right now, right? Yeah, so May, June, and we're leaving at the end of June.
Yeah. Yeah, so you got like 6 or 7.
But every time, like, we get to the weekend, we're exhausted, specifically Christopher. No, both of us are pretty tired. And then it's just like, you get like one task done and then you get stopped. You're just filming my boobs really right now. Thanks.
Sorry.
Hi. I'm up here, guys. Rude. We all know why you're tuning in now. This is how we wreck knives. Oh, the knives never work. Yeah, because we do shit like this with them.
This is how it's supposed to work. This knife was a gift from Bruce.
Should I show you what he's done to his, like, look at this.
That's not even my knife, that's my pry bar. Put my pry bar away.
It's not a pry bar. These are not the right size choppers for the job. But are they cutting?
Careful, Sarah. Jesus Christ.
I did it.
This is really sporadic energies.
So now we come to the new plan for our water. We purchased this Plastimo water bladder with hopes that we could use the whole upper part of our bilge for water storage, which would be better in the future if there were any small leaks, as our nuisance water bilge pump would take care of it.
These are the parts you need, right? Yeah. Where are you? I'm so sorry.
Like the
deep
soccer ball
pump.
did?
Yeah, we should have filmed that. We lost a soccer ball in there once. We also had another child, but it fell in the bilge. Gone.
Eventually, the sun did come up, and we did have a couple warm days. And finally, we were able to get out sailing. But that's for next episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we hope you will like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Till next time, Sail fans.